Hey guys, Paul here from PA Brew News. Got a PA Brew News today. PA Brew News going on with a Victory Cream Ale with cold brew coffee added. I think it's 6.5 alcohol by volume from Victory Brewing Company, downtown Pennsylvania. I actually just saw a really great review of their 21st birthday, happy birthday IPA, that kind of thing. And if I'm James from Rampant Lion Beer Reviews, so if you haven't checked out James's channel, you are missing out on a lot of good stuff. So definitely check out James, and thank you, James, for the shout out for PABrewNews. So here we go. Got a cough. Hopefully that's it, just a cough. No walking pneumonia, So we'll see. Just wanted to get a. I like the idea of just having a cream ale or something, just something different. Lately, everybody I've been hanging out with too is just, we're getting a little IPA'd out. So it's nice to have something that, and you can get IPA'd out, and then a lot of times you fall back on like an Imperial Stout, so you almost get Imperial Stouted out. You know what I mean? So you just, but a cream out of nowhere. Let's do it, you know. Well, looking at this, it is beautifully clear with a nice medium carbonation floating up to a white head. It's not really sticking to the thing. It's actually not sticking to the glass very much. I thought it would stick a little bit more. So I don't know exactly what the body type will be, but this looks like a beautiful, almost a beautiful lager kind of look to this one. So, aroma. Well, okay, coffee. Yeah, coffee. I would have to say there's like a sweetest little hint of a breadiness or something coming out of that. But there's just so much coffee. There's so much coffee that it's really, you can't really get too much. So I think it's time to taste. Cheers. It's a bit thin, but it's so drinkable. Coffee. Again, coffee. You're getting coffee. It's really crushable. You get a little bit of a sweet cereal graininess to this one. Get a little bit of that. There is the softest hint of an earthy hop just in the background, playing, drawing the palate out, mixing with that cold brew coffee flavor. But this is a very it's a very one-note wondery beer. I mean, you definitely, the coffee just kind of takes over everything. It's nice. It is nice. And it's super drinkable. It's 6.5% alcohol by volume. This is ridiculously easy to drink. I could have chugged this whole thing already, but I'm going to do a review of it, so. Carbonation. Nice sizzle. Yeah. You have a lager base, basically. Nice grainy hint of a grainy yeasty note, just a subtle hint of that. Earthy backbone from some of these subtle hops that are in there. The coffee sits on top of everything and just blends it all together. It's very sessionable. It's easy to drink. There's not too much flavor going on. And honestly, there's so much good, nice coffee flavor that graininess, if you drink it too fast, you won't notice it. And actually, the earthy hop that is playing around everything else and wrapping it all together can get confused with coffee too. So, I mean, it's very coffee. But I can see if you want to, this is a cream ale. I don't know what yeast they use and stuff for cream ales for the base. I've never made a cream ale. But, yeah, there's a soft cereal graininess and cereal grains kind of note in. Not overly sweet, but there's a hint of it. Rides it through. Earthy backbone from the hops. Everything's covered with coffee. Now, I like, for instance, this is probably very, I would say, dull. But the coffee kicks it to that next level. It doesn't make it very multifaceted, but it definitely kicks it up and makes it something special to drink. Same way, like I like a soft Helles, a smoked Helles. That smoke is enough to layer everything and make it more interesting, and then you can session it. Because I wouldn't want to session a regular Helles. I don't think I don't think I'd session this if it was just a base beer without the coffee. So for what it is, I think it's really, really plain Jane, really 3 notes, so that's about it. It's good. I've had better cream ales, so I'm not going to give it like the solid thing, but I'll throw it into like a 7 for a personal. 6.5. Yeah, give it a 6.5. It's above, it's in the good level, but it's nothing you're right home about, you know, that kind of deal. But it's it's under solid for me because I've actually had some pretty nice cream ales. I think it was Spotted Cow or something like that. I can't remember top off, but I've had some homebrewed cream ales from Nate and Brad from Under the Table Brewing, and then they did also another. I had one they based it off of, so. And they were pretty good. They were definitely good. They didn't have big notes like coffee to cover it up, so you really got the sense of the cream ale. So, yeah. But, hey, 6.5. I'm going to throw into that one for a personal enjoyment and overall. So, if you see this for a good price, definitely get it. And you're going to just chug the whole 6-pack and no big deal. It will get you shitty kitty. So, that's good. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Ta-da!